What is going on, chill investors? All right, guys. So we have a new spreadsheet version that just came out, and I wanted to go over it with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. This is gonna be one full video, going over it. So bear with me, pause it, take breaks, but I'm gonna try to go quick. All right, because the first version is very similar. So, first version, I will say the difference. Okay, version 1, I will say it allows you to use your full portfolio as far as tracking your portfolio holdings, watch lists, a little bit more in depth than that stuff. But if you're strictly looking for the wheel strategy spreadsheet, this is the one. This is the one I personally use instead of tracking my portfolio. It's just too much to track. I just want to keep it simple, wheel specific. So I use version 2 for myself. Okay. So what you're going to do is when you're inside your WAP, right, and you've signed up for the full membership, you are going to gain access to your spreadsheet. You found the spreadsheet course because you found our video. Okay, so that's going to be there. Now, if you want the spreadsheet download, you click the spreadsheet download. Version 1, this will be the first version. If you want that one, you can click on that. If you want version 2, which is the one we will be going over, you click on here. So we're going to go ahead and click on here. We're going to go ahead and open it. It says make a copy. Go ahead and make that copy. Okay, and then it's going to open you up to here. So this is your comparison tool if you're doing covered calls or cash secured puts, and you're not quite sure which cash secured put you want to do, but maybe you're like, okay, I'm looking to do call option cash secured put for like a 16. This one I'm looking to do a 14. This premium's $1.50. This premium's 50 cents, and they're both going to be for 04/17, whatever the date may be. Okay, so when you're comparing them, I can see, okay, premium wise, this is a 9% return. This is 3% return. Okay. But I'm obviously going to have a different break even price if I were to be assigned, right? Because I'm going to buy this for $16.50, right? So I'm going to own this for $14.50. This one I'm going to own for $13.50. Right. So you can go through and try to figure out which one works best for you, which one requires more capital, less capital. Only edit the yellows. Do not edit the blue sections. Only edit yellow sections. And this is to be like, okay, I only have $5,000. Then it will tell you how to maximize your $5,000. Okay. So that's to compare. Now, if you're just looking for regular calculators, cash secured puts, covered calls, poor man covered calls, rolling covered calls, is it worth closing your position early, and then your break even price, which is just your price that you own it minus all your premiums. Okay. Next, you have a dashboard. Okay, and this shows 3,000, but that's because we have some samples in here that are already edited, so you can just delete them if you don't need them, right, once you've got it down. This is where you're going to buy and sell non-wheel transactions. So if you just outright bought some ONDS on 314 for $7, 1,000 shares, you are going to go ahead and fill that in. You just bought them. You didn't get assigned them. If you got assigned, don't do that, right? That's a separate thing. This is non-wheel transactions. You just hit the buy and you just hit the sell button, nothing else, okay? So I bought 1,000 here, and then if I sold 1,000 for $9, I would put that. Again, these are just outright buys and sells, not CSPs, not covered calls, okay? Transactions. Now, this is where you will log your wheel transactions, okay? Everything you edit is yellow. Leave the blue alone, okay? So, for example here, we did ONDS. You just put the ticker in, okay? What is a set? This is the only thing mainly different from the last one that we had, okay? A set is a round. Think of it as round, right? We're going through round number 1 with ONDS, okay? So, we placed a put, right? We placed a put. We got assigned the shares. Okay, so now we own the shares. Now, on that same round, right, now we need to do covered calls. So we did covered calls, and they got called away. So now we have 0 shares again of ONDS. So the wheel is over, right? Round number 1 completed. Now we're on round number 2, so that would be set number 2. So now I'm doing ONDS number 2, right? Placing a put, trying to get assigned. And you keep doing it until you've completely completed the round of that wheel strategy that you completed. So I count them as rounds or sets, however you want to say it. But how you manage it's up to you. But I would just do it once you complete a full cycle of the wheel strategy with the ticker, you would move on to the next set. Okay. And I'll show you why. But same thing. Okay. Ticker, what set you're doing. So does this refer to set 1 or set 2? The day you opened it, cost basis. Okay, if it's cost basis, again, there's these little black triangles on here. Okay, if it's a covered call, when you're doing a covered call, put what you own the stock for with the non-adjustment. Meaning, if I was assigned these shares, right, ONDS, I was assigned these shares, then I would put what my true cost basis was. So if I was assigned, I don't know why I did 750. Let's just do 8. Oh no, I know why I did 750. Okay, let's just say I owned ONDS for 750. Okay, that's what I got assigned for. It's not that I got assigned 8 and then my premium was 50 cents, so my cost basis is 750. No, I bought it for 8. The premium is irrelevant, okay? So your true cost basis would be what you actually bought the stock for, not what you got the stock for minus premium for covered calls. Now, if you're doing a cash secured put, your cost basis is whatever your strike is. Because if you got assigned this, what would be your cost basis? It would be what your strike is, $8, okay? And I'll show you when we get to wheel ONDS 1, okay? Well, it's because I don't own any more shares, but basically your original cost basis will populate here, and that's what you would plug in for your wheel strategy, not what your adjusted cost basis is, okay? So go ahead, C or P, make sure it's capital for whatever one you're doing, covered call or cash secured put, your expiration date, the strike, how many contracts, the premium you got per contract. Now, when you are active, all you're going to do is have active. Okay. If you get assigned the shares of your CSP, you put it to assigned. If you do a covered call and they got called away, do called away. If you expired worthless, okay, right, you just didn't get the shares or your shares didn't get called away and they expired, right, you just let it go to expiration, you just do expired. Okay, nothing happened. You didn't get called away and you didn't get assigned shares, right? Neither of those things. It just came to the expiration date and nothing happened. You do expired. Now, if you close the contract early, because you just wanted to close it and you gave back some of your premium, you close early. And if you do a roll, you do rolled, okay? So there you go. Now, when you do assigned or called away, it'll automatically generate all those transactions for you. You don't need to go plug them into your buy and sell. So see how these said assigned, right, on 3-4 or 3-4 date close assigned, right? Well, if I go to this wheel log, it tells me 3-4, I got assigned 1,000 shares at $8. It does it for me. It calculates the premium for me. Okay. So I don't need to plug anything in. All I need to do is plug in the information here into these yellow, and it will automatically log it on this log for me to track each individual stock. So this is ONDS 1. Now, if I want to go to ONDS number 2, right, the second set, I can see what's going on. Okay, I have a cash secured put on ONDS right now. Okay, I was assigned shares, 1,000 shares. Okay, I got assigned those, and I bought 1,000 shares again outright when I just bought. Look at ONDS 2. I bought on 3/16 $8, 1,000 shares. So therefore, it's already on here. I bought 1,000 shares at $8. Okay, there you go. It automatically logs it all for me. You don't have to do anything. This is only if you bought shares. Remember, non-wheel transactions. I just went to ONDS and I said, I want to buy some shares. That's it. Not CSPs, not covered calls. I'm just going to keep reiterating that. Again, only edit the yellow. Do not touch the blue. Okay. If you need to hide these, hide them. But do not touch these. Okay. Only touch the yellow. Okay. And now we have SoFi 1. So let's go to wheel. Nope, no SoFi 1. Reason SoFi 1 is not going to generate is because we have not done a wheel yet on SoFi. So all I would do is SoFi 1. Let's just do whatever, 0327. Okay. Let's just say I was going to do covered call. Okay. Well, what do I own those stocks for, right? I own these stocks for $17.50. Okay. I can only do 5 contracts. So $17.50. Okay. So that's my true cost basis, right? That's what I actually own it for. Let's just say call. Okay. Expiration date 05/15. Okay. Let's say I'm doing a covered call for 18. 5 contracts because I own 500 shares. I can't do 6 because I don't own 600 yet. And let's just say the premium was 50 cents. Okay. And this is active. I put it green so that way you always know where to quickly look to see what is telling you that you haven't logged or corrected or anything, right? You can quickly reference it. Now, if I go to wheels, I should see there's SoFi 1. Okay, there you go. Here's your covered call you currently have active. Here's the shares you have. Here's your original cost basis. Based on the premium I am collecting, okay, on your adjusted cost basis, you're getting 1706. Well, Colby, 1750 minus 50 cents is 17. Why does it say 1706? Because I own 68 shares I'm not running covered calls on, right? So it's not equal sides. I have 68 shares at 1750 that are not getting a covered call on them. So it can't be 17 flat. Okay. And there you go. That's all you're doing. You're just logging your wheel log in here, and it generates a new sheet automatically when you place a new log, a new ticker, or a different set with a ticker. This generates a new sheet that you can click to. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. That's everything you need to know. Dashboard will automatically generate. This will generate based on potential income. So here's May, $250, right? Because we just plugged in, I'm going to collect $250 in May for this one. But guess what? It doesn't put it over here. Why? Because this is actually what you have collected. This is what you potentially are making each month, but what you've actually collected physically into your account and close the positions will generate here. This will track each stock, so that way you can see what is performing in each stock and how well it's doing. So SoFi is 250. ONDS, I'm doing a lot better in premium, right? So it just lets you know what tickers are performing best for you, because you might want to focus a little bit more to those ones, okay? And then this is just what you could be making. We will see when that time comes and based on the moves you make. And this is what you've actually collected as far as closed positions, true P&L, all that. That's what I got for you guys. If you have questions, please reach out to me directly, either on Discord or on the support chat inside of WAP. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the community. Thanks.